This is the secret trick to make any narcissist freak out. Ever wondered what could make a narcissist lose their cool? Stick around, because in this video, I'm revealing 4 powerful tactics that will flip the script and leave the narcissist scrambling. If you're caught in the web of a narcissist, you know how their manipulations can drive you up the wall and make you question your own sanity. But guess what? There are ways to turn the tables and make them sweat. Before we dive into these game-changing strategies, let's first break down the typical tricks narcissists use on you. Understanding their tactics is key to knowing how to push their buttons and regain control. Number 1. Intimidation tactics. One of the main strategies narcissists employ is intimidation. They excel at making you feel fearful through various means. This could include threats of physical harm, exposing personal secrets, or even taking away things that are important to you, such as your children. Narcissists are adept at identifying your vulnerabilities and exploiting them to manipulate and control you. For example, if you are a parent, they might threaten to take your children away, or if you rely on them for financial support, they might threaten to leave you destitute. Their goal is to instill a profound sense of dread, making you feel that your life will be unbearable if you challenge or oppose them. The intensity of their intimidation tactics can vary from overtly aggressive actions by malignant narcissists to more subtle forms by covert narcissists. But all narcissists use intimidation as a tool of control. Number 2. Triangulation. Another common tactic is triangulation. This involves narcissists using others, often referred to as flying monkeys, to reinforce their narrative and isolate you. They create a scenario where it seems like everyone supports them and agrees with their viewpoint. By doing so, they make you feel isolated and question your sanity or credibility if you try to expose their behavior. The term flying monkeys is borrowed from the Wizard of Oz, where the Wicked Witch used them to do her bidding. Similarly, narcissists will involve others to make you appear unreasonable or out of touch. They want you to believe that everyone else sees them as perfect, so any attempt to criticize them will only make you look crazy or out of line. Number 3. Gaslighting. A common tactic used by narcissists is gaslighting. This involves making you doubt your own sanity. They might say things like, "We already discussed this," or "Don't you remember?" or even, "That's not how it happened." Their goal is to distort your recollection of events, shifting what was said or what occurred to fit their agenda. This manipulation aims to make you question your reality and feel as though you're the one at fault. Number 4. Pathological lying. Another frequent tactic is lying. Narcissists are notorious for their compulsive dishonesty, often fabricating stories about things that don't even require deception. You might wonder why they lie about trivial matters, but for narcissists, manipulating every situation is a necessity. They often lie about things that can be easily verified, creating inconsistencies that can eventually be used against them. As discussed in other content, it's crucial to document everything meticulously, as their contradictory statements will often reveal their deceit over time. So, let's uncover a little-known truth about narcissists. They're actually quite timid deep down. Lacking any genuine sense of self-worth, they're comparable to hollow chocolate bunnies, empty on the inside. To fill this void, they seek external validation, which is what we refer to as narcissistic supply. This can come in various forms like praise, wealth, or status, anything that draws attention to them from the outside world. However, their insecurities are profound, and they tend to shrink back when challenged. What triggers a narcissist's anxiety and bewilderment? Number 1. Unmasking them. One surefire way to throw a narcissist into a state of panic is by threatening to reveal their true nature. Narcissists go to great lengths to maintain their carefully crafted image, and the thought of being exposed is their worst nightmare. If they believe their facade is about to crumble, especially in front of their flying monkeys or someone they hold in high regard, they will undoubtedly start to panic. For instance, during a mediation or negotiation, if you have knowledge of something they desperately want to keep hidden, like a personal secret or a damaging fact, you might subtly hint that this information could come to light. Imagine the narcissist has a reputation to protect. and you suggest that an embarrassing or compromising detail might be revealed. This could be something as significant as infidelity or a health issue they've been concealing. The mere suggestion that this information might be exposed can throw them into a tailspin, making them scramble to maintain their image. Number 2, disrupting their control. Narcissists thrive on control. It's the very foundation of their behavior. The moment they sense they are losing their grip, they begin to unravel. Their sense of security is deeply tied to the ability to manipulate and control those around them. So when you start to resist their demands, it can send them into a frenzy. If you refuse to give in to their manipulative tactics, they might react by escalating their behavior, becoming louder, more aggressive, or even more erratic in a desperate attempt to regain control. They are accustomed to getting their way through manipulation, so when that strategy fails, they feel threatened and disoriented. Their panic is akin to a toddler's tantrum, intensifying as they realize they can no longer dictate the situation. So if your goal is to induce panic in a narcissist, stand firm in your resolve and don't fall for their usual tricks. Initially, they might try to overpower you with their manipulative behavior, but as you continue to resist, their sense of control will slip further away, leading to increased anxiety and desperation. It's all about disrupting the game they're so used to playing, one where they always have the upper hand. Number 3, unwavering honesty. To begin with, stark honesty is something that completely baffles narcissists. Because they're so deeply ingrained in a world of manipulation and deceit, they often project those same traits onto others, assuming everyone else operates the way they do. While they might grasp the concept of integrity, they'd find it hard to believe that others genuinely embody it. When you confront them with pure, unfiltered truth, it throws them off balance, leaving them unsure of how to respond. Take, for example, a covert narcissist who habitually plays the victim, perhaps feigning illness to garner sympathy. If you happen to see them at a social event they previously claimed they couldn't attend due to being unwell, you might say, "I'm surprised to see you here after what you mentioned yesterday about feeling so sick." The key here is to maintain a neutral tone, completely devoid of sarcasm or judgment. Narcissists are hypersensitive to any perceived criticism, so even the slightest hint of sarcasm can trigger their defensiveness. By delivering your statement as a simple factual observation, you can leave them feeling unsettled. Honest, straightforward communication, especially when unexpected, can be a very effective strategy. Number 4, standing your ground. The second tactic is standing your ground, something narcissists rarely anticipate, especially if you've typically been the one to go along with their demands. When you begin to assert yourself and refuse to comply with their wishes, it catches them off guard and can induce a sense of panic. They're used to having control, so when they realize that you're no longer buying into their manipulations or following their lead, it shakes their confidence. They start to question, why is this person suddenly resisting me? This pushback can be incredibly unsettling for a narcissist, causing them to question their influence over you. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it, and drop me a comment. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you're preparing to negotiate with a narcissist, grab my free Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet linked below. It's essential for negotiating effectively. I also have a free Facebook group called Narcissist Negotiators, and I'd love to see you there to connect with others dealing with narcissists and offer mutual support. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life.